All right, bands folded in half. Legs nice and wide. We're gonna do some pliés. We're gonna reach that band out in front and bring it down. Out and down. That's it. Reach, come down. I'm gonna do a little bit more volume on the music because I don't know about you, but I can already hear it. 8 more, 8 more. Here's 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Little pulses. Now you have a choice. You can hold that band still, or when you're coming up, you can do a little bit of push away from the center, or pull it. Make sure your knees are tracking over your toes. Belly in and up. 8 more. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lunge side to side, and take those arms with you. Little rotation here. Side. Stay upright in that spine. Side. 8 more here. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna take it down, halfway up. Down, halfway up. Good. If there's a better arm position for you, take it. Down, halfway up. Down, halfway up. Stay on the halfway, lift one heel and pulse it. One heel's lifted, your choice. Switch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's alternate those heels. Here we go. Woo! Here's 2, 3. A little taller in your spine. Belt those shoulders. 8 more. 7, 6. Warming up that lower body. Feels good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it still. Melt those shoulders. Both heels. Up and down. Up and down. Up. Up. I'm going to pull those elbows back as I lift those heels. Now, if you gotta do one heel at a time again, go to one heel. I'm gonna exhale as I'm bringing it in. Lift, lower, lift. Nice, and release. Take that band behind your back, base of the armpit. Turn to face the center of the room so you can see me. Yep. All right, so you're gonna choose how tight you wanna make this band. The closer I hold it to my body, the stronger, the tighter it will be, okay? Don't want ends hanging down, hold on to them. All right, so we're in the split lunge position. Back heel is raised, so don't be here, raise it up. So yeah, it requires some balance. Make sure both knees are facing straight ahead. 4, 3, 2, I'm gonna lunge down, I'm gonna press this out. And then bring it up. Press it out. Bring it up. Press it out. So when you press it out, don't let that chest go forward. Now I'm gonna hold it down. Go over the back leg. Reach forward, bend back in. Lunge down, push it out. Rotate over that straight leg behind you. Bring it up. Let's go tempo. Press, twist, center, return. You got it. Inhale, exhale. Woo! Reach. 2 more here. Punch it, twist it, back out, return. Last one. Now press it out, hold. Little pulses here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. So as I pulse, I'm going to take and alternate a bend and a press. And it's a tiny bend. It's not too big. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face me and pulse. Hello, thigh. I love that. This side's kind of quiet. This side was like, ooh. Are we awake on this side? Yes, we are. Okay, so we're gonna turn away from the center. We can do this. Turn away. So you're still not split lunge. Your back heel is lifted, right? Woo, balance. Front knee over the ankle. Pull that belly in. Let's go down to that lunge first. I lunge, push it out, and then come right back home. And I push it out for 2, back up for 2. Push it out, bring it up. Push it out. Now I'm gonna add on. I'm gonna push it out, go over that back leg, back to center, bend your elbows, press out, twist, front, let's go tempo, here we go, out, rotate, out, return, that's it, push, reach, out, in, push, out. If it's not tight enough, reposition when those hands are. That's it. Press, open. 2 more, please. Woo! 1 more. Now press it out and we're gonna pulse. Hold those arms straight. Now, we're gonna alternate. Bend, punch, bend, press. Press. 1 arm at a time, remember? 1 arm. Woo! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, face me. Pulse, hold it in here. Lock it in. That's it. We doing okay so far? Warming up is great. Love it. I'm gonna do a little push up. Hands are together. Punch it up. Yep. This is working again those chest muscles. Make sure your posture is tall. Core is in. Lift, 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 lift. Let's do 1 more set. 8, 7, just 1 more set. That's it, all I ask. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here to a lunge. Woo! How'd it go? Good. This side's alive. This side is quiet. Whoa. Come on, kids. All right, so I'm gonna take my arms out and in. So my palms are like up. And this feels a little too easy, so I'll walk my hands a little further down. It's up to you. Press it out. Press it out. 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 Good. If you choose to not lunge, you can stand straight up. You can stand with holding a plie. You can do this seated. Come on. Slow it down a little more. 8, 7, 6. It's like you're punching those fingers out to each side of the room and drawing your elbows back in. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Take the band underneath your feet. We're going to be doing some squats. Now remember, anything I do with a band can be done without a band. Okay? So you're going to choose how wide you want your stance. I would start at least as wide as your frame, your shoulders. The arms will hang down, proud chest, booty back, chest up. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to give you options to make this harder, more resistance. If you'd rather hold your weights, you'd have 1 weight in each hand. So if anything doesn't work with the band you got, go to your dumbbells. Here we go for 4, 3, 2. I'm going to take my hands to my waistline. So now the band's a little tighter. My lower body is going to work a little harder. So if you're thinking, this doesn't feel too good to my knees, hips, let the arms go down again. Down. So I want you to think of a chair being behind you and trying to sit your butt back into that chair. Better. 4, 3, 2. Third stop. Lock it in. Palms turned in. Down. Drive. Booty back. Down. Down. Up. Down. Make sure your wrists aren't going wonky. Look at your wrists. Make sure they're straight. You don't want them going in flexion. I don't care if the fingers are in a fist, but make sure your wrists are straight. Drive. Down. Up. Down. Give me 8 more here. Let's go. 8. 7. If you have heavier weights, you can hold them in your hands just like I'm holding this band. 4, 3, 2. Let's stay down. Little pulses. Drive it up. Drive. Drive. Getting warmer. I can feel it. Make sure you're pulling that core in. Zip it up. Protect that lower back. Engage those glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. How'd it go? Step it out. So we're going to do some shoulder presses with our band. If you don't have a really long band, the band's only stretched so far, right? So yours might be short to do a shoulder press. So you might want to grab your weights. Okay, so if you have a shorter band, you can try and see how much it will stretch, but you might even need to go to your dumbbells. Give me 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so you're gonna stay facing forward. You're gonna put it under the foot that mirrors mine. I give up cueing right, left. And you're gonna step back. Nope, I lied. I lied. Step back with that band foot, not forward. Okay? So we're gonna try to have that band centered as best we can behind that foot. Now I'm not gonna lift that heel. That heel stays down. We're gonna do some shoulder presses, okay? We're gonna press it up and down. So you got one in each hand, so put it behind you, behind that front leg. There you go. Press. And if this isn't cold for you with the band, you're gonna go to your weights. Solid as a rock, right? Your center. Lift. If it's too easy, you slide the hands closer to your feet, right? If it's too hard, go closer to the ends. Are you breathing? Palms facing forward. Woo! Push it up. Press. Press. Your front knees bent. Come on. Looking strong. You can also alternate an arm. But you want to push it up. And again, if you don't have the range of motion with your band, go to your weights. Last 8, here we go. 8, yes, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep that band under that foot. If I step forward, I'm gonna take the other foot out, okay? I want you to hold your band. Now you're gonna have to go more towards your ends, okay? So you're gonna hold this band with resistance. We're gonna do a curtsy squat. So you're working the front of the shoulders, the upper back, holding that band out there. Either band or weights. I'm crossing it behind. I'll bring the arms down, I'll bring them up. That's it. Lift, lower. So as your foot taps back, the arms go up. Ha! Good. I exhale on the up. How are those shoulders doing? Try one arm if 2 is not working. My arms are going out to a V. Woo! Let's hold this one. Pulse. 2, 3, straighter arms, lock them out there. Get those shoulders connected to your back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Yeah. Come back a little bit. The other foot, you're gonna mirror me. Steps in, other foot comes forward. Shoulder press. Again, yes. Are we ready? Palms face forward. Okay, palms face forward. The windows, or face me. Don't be here, we're here. Are we ready? 4, 3, 2, go. Push. So look where I'm coming down at. Give me high, give me a high. Now press up, give me a high. So I don't want to see you drop down like this, right? It's a shoulder press. Here's my high. Yes. So how would you wave high to me down here? Right? You want to wave high to me here. So look where your hands are going. Okay. High, up. Press. Are you breathing? I should make you guys count. Push. Can you give me one more set? Say yes. Okay. Did everybody say yes? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Foot stays in, other foot gets out of the way. How are we doing? Okay, now, instead of doing the front raise again, I think your shoulders need a break. I'm gonna wrap my band around, and I'm gonna do some bicep curls on these curtsy squats, okay? You don't have to wrap them around. I don't want you to lose some circulation in your hands, so if you feel that's happening, just walk your hands further down, okay? My hands just get tired of gripping sometimes. I cross this leg behind, so we're in our curtsy. Make sure you're set up right. My back heel is lifted, see? My inner thighs are braided, okay? We're gonna take it down and hammer curl. Palms are turned in. Tap, lift. Proud chest, you're balancing that dinner plate on top of your head. Inhale, exhale. Stronger you today. Yes? Yes. Watch your form. So when those arms go down, the chest doesn't go. So make sure you're mindful of that. And you can stay behind. You don't have to tap your foot out. If there's a balance issue, come on, drive it up. Bam. Don't forget to breathe. You better feel your core activating. Can you give me 8 more? Is that a yes? Okay. 6, 5. Your body's counting on you today to make it stronger. If you have to use no weights or no band, good. But keep moving and good. You wanted to keep going, didn't you? You did. Keep it moving, keep your band with you. Let's go. Okay. You want to grab a quick drink? Go ahead, go for it. I'll wait for you. And don't wait for me to tell you to get a drink. If you need a drink, you take a drink, right? Don't be camels. Okay, so we're gonna take this band wider than our frame. Okay, so I'm not shoulder width apart, I'm slightly wider. If you don't like ends hanging down, you'll bunch it up. Pull back, and then bring it out. When I bring my band back home, this is home, it stays tight. I don't come back in and let it sink. Pull, open the chest, squeeze those blades. Now if you got a lighter band, you can take your hands closer together. If you're using one of my bands, mine are extra heavy. You got it. Keep going. I'm gonna keep playing with mine where I want it. Those shoulders, they can't be creeping up to your ears. They need to be down on top of that rib cage. Yes? Pull it. Pull it. Bring it back in. Open the chest.
We're not okay. I look into your eyes and see you fade away.
Now hold it wide. So we're gonna come down, pull, and release. Position to pull, and then reset. 1, 2, 3, reset. Now when I'm coming back up, I feel my glutes firing, my inner thighs, and my core. Do you feel those body parts working, those muscles? That's it. Front, pull. Good. Front, pull, center. Front, pull, center. Now I'm gonna pulse those legs. Front, pull, center. Front, pull, center. Front, pull, center. I'm gonna exhale on that pull. 2 more. Pull. Love it. 1 more. Woo. And let's take it to a lunge. I'm gonna take the shoulders forward. You look awesome. Roll it back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Put the band down on the mat. You're gonna mirror me which foot is stepping in. Okay? Oh boy. Alright, so you can bunch the band, you can wrap it around, what's gonna work for you. We're gonna do a side raise, okay? So if this is too hard, you wanna walk your hands further up, yes? We're gonna go side raise. Now this leg is out away from me, right? So it's not here. I'm starting with my toes on the mat, heels lifted. I'm gonna take the leg out as the arm goes out. So it's gonna counterbalance, opposite leg is arm. Now I'm gonna try my hardest not to sink into this hip. Okay? That's it. This is working the side of the shoulder. You can also use a weight instead of your band. 8. Now that you do this, if the form is not there. 4, 3, 2. Now take the band to the waistline and hold this leg out there and pulse it. Zip it up, zip it up. Reach those toes long. Stay lifted off of that standing hip. 2, 3. If balance is a problem today, get next to a wall. Grab a chair. We don't be bouncing all around here. Make sure you're stable. It helps to find a focal point in front of you. It helps to pull that navel in and up. Wrap that standing leg. Fire your glutes. Your body works as a team. Go team. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take that leg that was just standing and take it behind you. I'm going to put that band end in the other hand, just so I don't have to drop it and then pick it back up. I'm going to raise this arm up. It matches the leg behind me. I want you to side stretch. And keep driving that leg back. You're going to feel a nice stretch in that hip. Good. And if you can balance, I'm going to take that leg over my quad and come down. If you need to hold on to the wall, go ahead. It's going to give you a nice little stretch in the glute, outer hip. Feel that? Yeah? And release. Okay. Other side. I'm going to try to have my foot best I can in the center of that band. All right, mirroring me. This foot's on the band. These toes are out. You can wrap that band around or just bunch it, okay? Other hand to your hip. We're gonna start with just the arm moving. Test the waters. Do you have the right resistance? So we're gonna come parallel. Let's not go here, just parallel. Make sure your body's not twisted to that side. When you're ready, you're gonna add that leg lifting. Now make sure you didn't all of a sudden tilt. So if you don't have a mirror in front of you, it's like, how do you know you're tilting? You're gonna feel an awful lot of weight on this hip. So you wanna pull that weight, lift it up. You wanna exhale as you lift. Keep those shoulders connected to your back. Are we breathing? Exhale here, inhale down. Think of that straw on top of your head, sucking everything up nice and tall, nice and tall. You can also grab a weight. You can do it with nothing in that hand. If it's hurting your shoulder, you can't ignore it. Get rid of that band. Two more here. Put that band to your waistline and pulse. Pulse. Woo. How's that standing leg? How's that standing hip? Shouldn't be getting cranky. Zip up. Come on. Yes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to stretch. The foot is just in the band. Just drop it. Take that leg back. Match the arm with that leg. Give me a little side stretch. Then if you need for balance, grab onto the wall. We're gonna cross the ankle over that quad. Bend the knee. Oh, we need this stretch right here. Love it. Yes. Okay. All right, so we're gonna come down onto our mat. And we're gonna do some tricep work. All right, so face me, face the middle. I'm gonna put one weight on each side. I'm going to start with tricep push-ups. So the hands are not as wide as your mat. This is the ones that are right underneath those shoulders or in line with your shoulders. I like to start in modified on these. Maybe I'll stay modified. We're going to come down for 2 and press up for 2. Down for 2. Up. So notice my elbows are going right next to my body. They're not going out to the side. The booty needs to go with you. We inhale. Exhale. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down. Up. I'm going to give you another option. One more. And then you're going to hold it at the top. Now we're going to do half down, not even half down. And we're going to do tempo. You can try if you want to go out to a full plank. So it's going to be a small bend, press. Small bend, press. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Stretch back. Curl those fingers to your wrists. Good. Okay, so we're gonna grab one weight. I'm gonna put it in my right hand. So I'm cueing right, left here. Put the weight in your right hand. Come back in this quadruped position now. If you got wrist issues, it will take a little pressure off the wrist if you roll that mat and put the heel of the hand on top. I'm not saying it's gonna make it 100% perfect, but it makes it a little bit easier. But you don't wanna have your whole hand here. It's heel on top, fingers down. So the heel of the hand is higher. All right, so my right hand's got the weight. My left leg is gonna reach back. Make sure your hips are in a straight line and your standing knees in line with your hips. We can't be plopped to the side. Lock the shoulders to the rib cage. And I'm gonna bend my left leg and I'm gonna pull that right elbow back. So everything is bent. We're gonna kick, bend, kick. Now when you straighten that arm, you're gonna squeeze the back of that arm. Core is gonna be working like crazy to balance you here. If this is too hard for you, put your toes down. Balance that way. If that's still too hard for you, take both knees to the floor. So I gave you lots of options. If this is killing your bottom wrist, you can come up here. You can stand, you can come to a high kneel. You can sit in a chair and do this tricep exercise. I hope I gave you enough options. Maybe not. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it back there, flip the palm up, pulse the arm and the leg. Woo! Don't get caught with those shoulders creeping up to your ears. Squeeze the upper back of that arm. 8 more, here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back, release that wrist. These are fun today. Okay, bring it back in. We're gonna put that weight in our left hand. I'll reach my right toes behind me. I'm gonna bend that right knee. I'm gonna pull that left elbow back. Shoulders down, belly in, knee, hip in a line. Here we go. Out, in. Don't get cranky in the shoulders. Remember, you can just keep those toes behind you on your mat. You can also have both knees on the mat. Are you making a fist with that arm, that tricep? Squeeze it. Woo! 4, 3, 2, hold it out there. Flip the palm to the ceiling and pulse the arm and the leg. Butt, core, tricep, even the shoulder and the back are helping hold you here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back, release those wrists. I take it you worked hard on that one. Good. Okay, so our weights are on each side of our mat, yes? We're gonna come onto our forearms. Line your shoulder and your elbow in a straight line. Do not get caught collapsing the shoulders. Anchor them to your rib cage, okay? Now go back into this modified plank. We're gonna rehearse in a modified position, and I'll show it to you with your knees off the mat. So you're gonna turn to face the front of the room. Now I'm gonna grab this weight. And I'm gonna bend, press, bend, put it down. I'm gonna go to the back of the room. I grab this weight, I row, press it up, bend, come back down. I can keep my knees stacked or I can have them scissored. Press up, bend, bring it down. To the rear, elbow pulls, lifts, bend, down. Next level, I'll take my knees off. I'm in a full plank. I'll rotate, pick up that weight, punch it up, Come back down. Forearm down, other side. Bend. Up, bend, put it down. You're gonna go at your own pace. Bend, press, bend, switch, bend, press, bend, switch, bend, push. Oh no, my weight rolled away. 1, 2, 3. One more. Hold that forearm plank. If you need to reset, the knees come down. Push off those arms. Don't collapse, right? You pick where you want to be. Knees on, knees off. Pull that navel in and up. Now I'm going to dip my right hip down, center, left hip, center. You're more than halfway through your workout. Stick with me. Twist, center, twist, center, twist, twist. Keep pushing off that mat. Take a break when you need it. Now I'm going to do side to side. Don't stop in the middle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch back. I'm going to take my arms behind me and just release those shoulders. How'd we do? All right. Come to a high kneel. I'm going to take my right foot forward. I'm going to put one weight in each one of my hands. Okay? Let me know if you can't kneel on a knee. You can do these also standing. I'm going to reach forward into a diagonal. So my torso went from here to here. It did not go here to here. There's a difference. Think of the chest sticking out, going towards the floor. Hold it there, and just the arms. We're going to do this reverse fly. I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades towards the middle of your back. Next level, I'm going to flex my back foot and take that knee off the mat. You don't have to, right? We work in levels. Now, if you want to get off your knee, but you don't want to do the lunge, you stand here. So the feet really in parallel, and you pull through. So you're more than welcome to go there. Are you squeezing your back muscles? And you should also feel that chest open up. 8 more here. We go for 8. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back down. If you want, if you don't need to come down, you'll just switch the legs standing up. So my left foot comes forward. I hinge forward. Same thing. A lot of reps. So when you need that break, you take it. I like it. Some of you guys are doing alternating arm. Love it. Maybe no weights. Squeeze. Squeeze. If you want, flex that back foot, draw the knee off. Find your balance. Don't forget to breathe. Squeeze. It's like you got a tennis ball between those shoulder blades and you're squeezing that tennis ball. So it's not just drive your elbows back, it's a fly. It's a big movement. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, woo, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2 more. And take it down. Okay, on your booties. Woo, how'd that go? I'm gonna press out in this round. I'm gonna take those arms behind me and open that chest. Shoulders slide down. All right, so with this exercise, we're gonna do some abs and biceps. So if the lower back gets cranky and you brought with you your play ball, you put it behind you, okay? So you can always use your other props to help. All right, so I'm gonna come back, shoulders are down. Now don't think of up, think of in, okay? And my arms are parallel to the floor. Squeeze. You can also do this sitting up tall. You can do this sitting in a chair. You can do this standing up. Make sure the shoulders are down. You gotta breathe. Next level, I'll add a march. I'll alternate, knee coming in. You don't have to. But make sure you're not dropping the elbows. If you want to keep your elbows down, you'll stay there. But I don't want to see you here and drop down. Pick your level. I'm exhaling as I'm lifting and curling. 8, don't rush. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna lay all the way down. Keep those weights with you. We may not want to come back up, right? So let's start with our arms, just holding our weights like hammers. And we're gonna lift our spine up for 2, and then lower for 2. So I'm not peeling, I'm just lifting it all together. Now make sure you engage the glutes, the hamstrings, the back of your arm and back of the shoulders push down as you're lifting up. Good. Up. As I come down, my weights go straight up. When I'm lifting my bridge up, my weights tap down. I want you to exhale on the up, inhale as the back goes down. The back of your head is firmly pressing against the floor. The legs should be 1 fist width apart. Make sure the feet aren't rolling in or out. Keep them pushing down into that floor. Hold the bridge. Lift those heels, and we'll do little pulses up, up. Now you don't have to lift your heels if you would like not to do that. My glutes are firing every time I'm lifting. The abdominals are pulling in. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Now we're not done here. Put your heels back down. Let's take these arms up. Now, I'm taking away 2 anchors, the 2 arms. So if you find it's hard to balance when we do a single leg bridge, you'll put your weights back down and the arms will go down, okay? All right, so let's lift up from this bridge. Shoulders are down. Make sure you can move your head side to side. Take your right leg and tabletop it. Good. Now, we're gonna take the seat down, up, up. I'm gonna bend my elbows on the down and straighten them on the up. So we're hitting the triceps while we're working those glutes and hamstrings. Down, up, down. That's it. Make sure that left inner thigh is working to keep that knee in line with that hip. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. The right arm goes back, the left arm goes forward, and then we switch. If this is not cool for your shoulders with the weights, ditch the weights. So one arm is going towards the ear, the other arm is going towards the heel. If you need to get out of your bridge, get out of it. Which means you come down like this, okay? One more. Woo! Both weights up, lower down, put the foot down, take the waist down, straighten your left leg out. I'm gonna let go of those weights for a second, bring that leg up to the ceiling, grab behind, give a little stretch, give it a little love. See how nice I am today? There we go. Now cross that ankle over that quad. Let that knee go out. And if you want a bigger stretch, take your right thigh towards you, grab behind it. So give a nice little stretch to that glute that was just working. All right. 2 feet back down, grab back onto those weights. So I'm gonna take my bridge back up. If you want, the arms can stay down. I'll bring my arms up, palms turned in, shoulders down, plug them in. My left leg is gonna come into a tabletop, and I'll lower my seat down, 1 count, lift up. The exhale's on the up. If you're not using your glutes enough, that hamstring will talk to you. No talking hamstrings. Now when I go down, my elbows will bend, and then I'll straighten those arms on the up. Take a break when you need it. Squeeze that right glute. The right inner thigh needs to be working to keep that knee tracking over the toes. I'll be breathing. Exhale up, inhale down. Woo! Can you feel it? Four, 3, 2. Now you can stay up or you can lower down. My left arm goes towards my ear, switch it. The other arm is going the opposite direction. Lower down when you need to. Don't feel strain in your back, or your hip, or your knee, or your shoulders, or your neck. I feel what you feel, I assure you of that. 4, 3, 2, both arms up. Put your foot down, fix your bridge, and let's lower it down. Release those weights, straighten your right leg up onto that mat, lengthen it nice and long, bring it straight up, grab behind, stretch that hamstring, breathe for me, inhale and exhale. Cross that ankle over, that knee goes out to the side. And you can also pull that left leg towards you, grabbing behind the hamstring. Love it. Okay, feet back on the floor, grab onto those weights. I'm gonna walk my feet a little further out. My elbows are bent, palms are turned in. I'm resting my arms on my rib cage. I'm gonna curl up and then take it down. Curl up, exhale, inhale. Now maybe you just take your head and shoulders off, that's fine. Maybe you don't use the weights and you put your hands behind your head. And I inhale down. Go your own pace. And I really don't rest my head down on the floor. Make sure you're not using momentum to come up. You got it. And see how I keep my upper arm glued to my side? And I'm gonna hold this one up, and I'm gonna come down, punch, down, other side. And again, play with this. What works for you? You wanna put a ball or a toss pillow behind your back? Just give you some support, that works. My shoulders though aren't up, they're down. Pulse, punch, boom, boom. Maybe this part's not for you. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it all the way down. Release those weights, hug those knees into your chest. Okay, feet down. Grab back onto those weights. My arms are in a 90-degree angle, palms turned in. I'm gonna reach the weights behind me and then pull my elbows back to my rib cage. So it's away for 2, drive it in for 2. You can keep your head down. We're inhaling, exhaling, pulling. Take the legs together and raise your heels, so just your toes are on. When my weights come back forward, I'm gonna draw my knees in towards my chest. My back is heavy. I'm gonna try and keep my back heavy, even when I'm tapping away from my center. So I'm gonna really put that bowling ball on that torso. When my feet come off the mat, my knees are coming in. That's your opportunity to lift your head up if you want it. Inhale down, exhale crunch. Squeeze the back muscles to pull those elbows down. If you want, you can keep your head lifted. I'm gonna put my weights down, my hands go behind my head, and I'm gonna go down, up, tap. You don't have to keep your head up, you're gonna have your head down the whole time. If you want more support to your lower back, put your hands underneath your seat, and you can have the head up or head down. 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Rotate to face the front of the room. Push the back leg away. Hold it here. Switch, hold, hold. Curl up deeper if you're able. Switch and hold. 4, 3, 2, switch and hold. 4, open up those elbows, curl up. I know it's not easy. And I know we're getting towards the end and you're tired. Let's hold for 2 counts. 1, 2. And I'm trying to keep those shoulders off the floor. I'm trying. I know. Singles. 8, 7, 6. Take a break and put those knees in when you need it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms go out, knees go to one side. You deserve that. Let's bring it up. Knees go to the other side. Okay, weights off to the side. I'm gonna lengthen my legs onto the mat. We're not done yet. I'm gonna take my arms behind me. Now level 1, I'm gonna swing my arms around. My right knee is gonna come in. I'm gonna clap my hands behind that thigh and I come back out. I sweep around, left knee, bring it back out. Right knee, sweep it out. Now you don't have to lift your head up. I can keep my head down and contract those abdominals. Now if you wanna make this harder. And you don't have to. Never feel when I show you another way, you have to go there. I'm gonna take everything up, both knees come in, and then take it back out. Now be mindful. We are tired, we're getting tired, it's towards the end. Use your breath. Don't feel strain in that neck. How are we doing? We're so close, we are so close. How are we doing? Come on, talk to me. Say good. Okay. Last one. And we're gonna reach everything out there. Take your right knee, hug it in. And then take your right knee and angle it towards the outside of your right shoulder, lengthen the left leg, keep both hips level. Bring that knee back to center. My right hand's gonna wrap around the outside of that shin. My left arm's gonna go out like a T, and I'm just gonna take this knee away from me. Bring it back to center, switch the hand. I'm gonna take this left hand on the outside of that right knee, other arm goes out, and I'm gonna look away from this knee as it goes across. Lovely. Bring it back to center. Put that leg on the mat straight. Hug the left knee in. Two hands are pulling it in as I stretch the opposite leg out there. And let's angle this left knee to the outside, that left shoulder. Keep reaching that other leg straight out there. Pull. Bring it back to the center. Your left hand's gonna wrap around the outside. Other arm goes out like a T, and then let that knee go out to the left, away from your center. Bring it back in. I'm gonna take my right hand, wrap it around to the outside, that knee. Take it across the body, look away from it. So you should not be able to see your knee. You're looking away from that knee. Bring it back to the center. Hands behind that left thigh, rock yourself up. And let's take that left ankle over that right quad. One hand goes by the knee, one hand goes by the ankle. And I'll hinge forward. This is a glute stretch to the left side. Yep. And then take that foot onto the mat. Slide this leg out further. And then take two hands and pull that torso towards that thigh, stretching the back of that right leg, the hamstring. And then for the front of the thigh, we're gonna come onto this left forearm. We'll bend that right knee. Then I'm gonna take my knee in line with my hip. I'm gonna push my foot into my hand. This is your quad stretch. Good. Bring that leg back around. I'm gonna straighten my left leg. Cross my right ankle over that quad, hand by knee, hand by foot. Take it forward. You should feel this lovely stretch in your right glute. Relax the shoulders, don't forget to breathe. Now just put that right foot onto the mat. Slide the left leg out. Turn your torso to that left leg. Pull. Inhaling and exhaling. Trying to get deeper in the stretch. This is for your hamstring, the back of the thigh. And then when you hit the front of the thigh, we come onto that right forearm. I bend that knee. I bring it back in line with the hip. I'm pushing the foot into the hand. And I feel that lovely stretch in my quadricep. Good. Come into a quadricep position here. Quadruped. Couldn't spit that out. Quadruped. All right. Let's do a cat-cow. Stick everything out on the inhale. Exhale. Scoop and round. Inhale everything out. Exhale, curl those toes. You can see your toenail polish. Press those legs straight back. Drive those heels to the floor. We're gonna lift the heels, bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs, drive the heels down. Inhale, bend. And exhale, take legs a little wider apart. I'm gonna walk the hands a little closer towards me. Come in all the way. From your core, pull yourself up. Turn to face me. Come into a deep plie. Support and reach. Take that arm across the front. Pull. Shoulder stretch, upper back. Tricep gets that stretch too. Bend that arm. Let's give a little tug back. Tiny little tug with one little finger. Forearm on this side. Side stretch over. Keep this hip pushing down. Lovely. Take the arm across. Shoulder stretch. Upper back. You worked hard today, yes? Good. Tricep comes behind. And the arms will come down. We'll straighten these legs. We're going to take a nice big inhale up. Exhale. And one more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good job. All right. High fives to everybody. Stronger you today.